Alright, Bitcoin, it's time to go back to bed. So, in the last few videos we made, we outlined this every single time. We said that we've got this huge resistance here, and every time we seem to have a bounce back up to the resistance, everyone's screaming bullish, bullish, bullish. Here, like we said in the last video, people were screaming it's bullish. Here, people were screaming it's bullish, and here, people were also screaming it's bullish. And what do you know, we've got rejected from this resistance line. So if you look at the last few Bitcoin videos I've made on my channel, basically I've been saying the same thing every single video, so go back and check it. I've been saying until we break out of this red resistance line, there's no point in getting out of bed. So we basically said unless we do something like this and break above and get above the 40,000 here, then we're still just going to be making lower highs. So it looks like that is out the window for now. If we come over to this chart, you can see that we were talking about this bearish pennant as well, and while it looked like it faked out, came back up to the top of the channel, it looks like it's finally breaking out now. So I kind of missed the point to short on this one because I was busy, so I'm not actually going to be shorting this one. It's a little bit too late, or it's not too late, but you know, the move has already started and we're so low for Bitcoin. Like obviously we're still bearish, but from the all-time high we're about 45% down. So I just personally, it's reached the threshold for me where like I'm not going to be putting in shorts. I'm either going to be sitting on the sideline or putting in a long when it comes. So let's see what we could look for. So we said this is a bearish pennant with a price target of 28,000. Every time I say this, I don't think that we are going to go to 28,000, but this is obviously the price target of this move. Now, what to look for next? So if we come over to the micro time frame, I'll zoom in on the 4 hours and take a micro fib. You can see we are still holding the 0.5 and the 618. So technically, as long as we stay above the 618 here at 35.8, then it's quite possible that we'll do something like this. Let me drag this out a little bit for you. And you can also see that we do have some kind of trend line here that we've broken out of a few times, so, or not broken out of, that we've used as support. So let's just put this here as another key line of interest. So if we break below this support here at 37.3, we're most likely going to back test the 618 down here at 35.8, which from where we are now is another almost a 5% move. So the past few videos we've basically just been outlining the RSI. Looks like it was rolling over. There was no volume coming in. We've said this in the past few videos. There's really nothing to be getting out of bed for until we break out of this this huge downtrend here. So let me mark this and get rid of the fib. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say. I don't want to make this a super long video because I've said what I've said in the past few videos. We need to hold the 618 here at 35.8. Otherwise, we're going to roll over and potentially backtest the lows over here at 32.9. So once again, this is still technically a lower high. If we don't break out of this this box ASAP, then looks like Bitcoin is going to roll back down into the channel, and we'll have to hopefully see what happens later on. But if we come back down, we're probably gonna end up breaking out of this later on sometime. Well, I don't want to put a date on this, but it looks like we're gonna roll back down in the channel. So let's check out the total, see if the total says anything different. Let me unlock this. Okay, yeah, total basically came up, didn't even get to the 618 of this move, and is now rolling over. So yeah, total looks bearish, Bitcoin looks bearish right now. Bitcoin is coming down to the 0.38 on the SPY. The SPY still looks okay, but obviously we've outlined that, you know, we can come up here and hit this this resistance here and then tumble. So SPY is still in decision time, but SPY looks a lot more healthy than Bitcoin. on the dollar's kind of falling down, but we are still in a very good sending channel. So it's still possible for the dollar to come down to something like this, 95.5 on the DXY chart, and then keep on going up. Now, it's quite strange that on the daily the dollar has been going down for a few days, but Bitcoin just seems to be having a big rejection from this point now. But yeah, let's see if the Bitcoin shorts are doing anything before we finish the video. Toning up a tiny bit, but nothing too much, I believe. Yeah, it hasn't really moved up too much since the last video. So what I'm looking for in the next couple of videos, or the next couple of weeks and days, is to get above this red trend line. If we just come back down and bounce back up and come to here, I'm sure everyone's going to be super bullish here again, and until we break out of this trend line, I just can't say that we're bullish. So yeah, once again, none of this is financial advice, they're all just my opinions on the market, and you should always do what's best for you. Go back to your cave and go to sleep. Peace.